This is the YouTube edition of my book, A Course in Miracles Workbook Nuggets, which is a study aid for the course's workbook for students. I'll begin by reading my book's commentary on today's lesson over a visual of the book's text. I'll then return with some further thoughts on the lesson, which are only included in this YouTube edition of my book. Today's lesson is part of a 10-lesson group that runs from lesson 241 through lesson 250, each of which relates to the world as understood in the course. I'll be repeating this same introduction for each of lessons 241 through 250, so you can skip past this introduction in the future if you like. Timestamps taking you directly to today's Workbook Nuggets commentary and my further comments are provided in the description below. In the section entitled What is the World?, which precedes these 10 lessons, we are told that the world is false perception. In other words, it is the illusion we have made and maintain to convince ourselves that we are all separate people inhabiting a world of separate and scarce things. But all is not lost. The introduction also tells us, quote, "As sight was made to lead away from truth, it can be redirected. Sounds become the call for God, and all perception can be given a new purpose by the one whom God appointed Savior to the world." End quote. So the 10-lesson section we are now in helps us to understand why we see the world that we do and how we can escape this illusion for the beautiful reality beyond. Today's lesson from my book and my further thoughts follow. A link to the book on Amazon.com is provided below. Lesson number 244, September 1st. I am in danger nowhere in the world. For this statement to be true, I must mean something very different from what we think it does. It does. You are the Holy Son of God Himself. We all are. Remembering this, as we do during miracles, is the central purpose of the Course. The title of today's lesson is, I am in danger nowhere in the world. How could you be? You only appear to be in the world. The real eternal you is safe at home with your Father in heaven, as you always have been and as you always will be. Recall that the first sentence in the section entitled What is the Earth?, which precedes the 10 lessons which we are now in, is the world is false perception. You are in danger nowhere in the world, as the lesson title tells us, because the real you is not even there.